everybody. It's Brooke, and I am back to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5, Episode 13 today. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hearts for you. We are diving back to Buffy. Earlier in the week, we were watching Angel. If you're new, I'm watching both shows at the same time, and I'm following the Slay Alive guide. So it's just so it kind of breaks it up so that you don't get spoilers and you also keep like storylines together. So if you're ever wondering which episode is coming next, you can check the Slay Alive guide, or you can check out my Patreon, which is linked in the description. They're a week ahead over there for Buffy and 2 weeks ahead for Steven Universe. Eventually that gap will grow, but it's just a hobby right now, so it's a slow process. As I get, obviously, more patrons, it allows me more time to focus on this because I'm getting money I can fund back into it, if that makes sense. But you can also support the channel for free by hitting subscribe on YouTube. We are getting pretty close to 500 subs as of me recording this. We're about 6 away. So by the time you see this, we might have 500, but you could help us on our next goal. Probably be 600. But when we hit 500, we'll start streaming. So for at 500, make sure you check when our streaming day is so you don't miss a stream. And I'm very excited for Buffy Season 5 today because I've been really enjoying Season 5. I think so far Season 3 was my favorite, but Season 5 is giving it a bit of a run for its money. I really am interested in the Glory storyline, Dawn's storyline, with her being like this key. Those two are kind of connected. I wasn't as interested in the Riley storyline, I'm not gonna lie, but like if you're joining, just, you know, I wasn't the hugest Riley fan, at least not as Buffy's love interest. I like him a little more as his own character than I did as a love interest for Buffy. But I'm still not convinced on this Spike Buffy stuff either. He's obsessed with her. She has no interest. And I don't know where they're going with this. I keep thinking, I'm like, it feels like they're gonna go for it, but then like they make him do something weird, creepy, or like mean, and I'm like, but I don't know. If that makes sense. But I'm still really enjoying the season. I like Spike being in it more. I think he's a fun character. I think Willow and Tara are great. I think Anya's great. I think Xander's still there. I think Giles is great. I love the magic shop. Giles owning the magic shop. I think that was a good way to bring more magic in and gives Giles something to do. Because that was one of my complaints with Season 4 is he had nothing to do. It was like, I get that was part of it, but I was like, okay, but it's kind of boring, Giles. Let's be real. But I'm really enjoying this season so far. Last episode, Buffy kind of told the Watchers where they could shove it and was like, you need me, I don't need you, so you're gonna help me if you want to be involved. And that was iconic. Snaps for Buffy. And we also found out there was like some knights that attacked her from like some secret order, but they're not friends with Glory. They also want to beat Glory, but they want the key, and Buffy won't obviously say that it's Dawn. So now they hate Buffy, even though they have a common enemy. It's kind of stupid. But, you know, who said crazy knights were sane? But I'm excited to dive in today and see what's gonna happen. Buffy definitely, at least emotionally, seems to be doing better than Angel over on his show. He's in a bad place. But let's see what Buffy and the Scooby Gang are up to today.
Look, I know Mom wants to gather and make with the Mary tomorrow night, but with everything that's going on,
this is exactly what you need.
We
a 20th
love
birthday
skinny
party
scarves.
with the presents and...
The faster they stomp you into nothing.
Okay,
She's right.
ow.
And I've thrown everything I've got at her, and she just shrugs it off.
Then we have to find something heavier to throw.
That might pose some difficulty.
There's more than one?
Oh, there are thousands of demon
Yeah, we found
dimensions.
out Glory's like
All
a
different.
All
god.
pushing on the edges of our reality, trying to find a way in.
I guess Glory found one. The question is why. You know, she's tough, yeah, but no bolts of lightning, no blasts of fire. Shouldn't a god be able to do that kind of stuff?
Well, usually, yes. But
Maybe
being
she
in
doesn't
human
have as
form
much
must be
power
severely
yet.
limiting her
Yeah.
powers. Now,
She
all we
can
have to
still
worry
do
about
this.
right
She
now
shoved her
is she's
fingers in your
immortal,
brain.
invulnerable and insane. Once drained, all that's left behind is...
Crazy people.
Which is, I'm afraid, why there's been a marked increase in the rates
that's-
of mentally unstable here in Sunnydale.
Why
These
the
vampires
hot
just
doctor
kill you.
called the
We have to
crazy
find a way to stop her.
Shouldn't we be trying to find it before she does?
I don't think that's what we should be worrying about right now.
They've got
Buffy, I think
whatever Glory's
you need to
planning
tell
on
them.
opening with a key. Guessing it won't be filled with candy and flowers.
We did. Giles and me. We know where it is.
You what?
You know, and you didn't tell us?
There were reasons.
You should
Yeah.
have said something.
Well, there...
It is complicated because it's Dawn. That's complicated as fuck.
You're right.
But good owning that you were wrong,
It's
Buffy.
time. There's something that you need to know about Dawn.
The link must be severed.
But don't
Such
treat
is
her
the will of
differently.
God.
I'll feel bad.
Key is the link.
Yeah,
The
these
link
guys.
must be severed. Such is the will of God.
They gotta suck at fighting. I'll give the knights that. Oh! He's fine.
Never send a minion to do a god's work.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't seem scared of them at all. And I wouldn't be Buffy being them.
You guys doing a spell?
Dawn, hey. Yeah, we're doing an early warning incantation. Well, I don't think Buffy would like the blackguards bumping oars with the littlest Summers.
Yeah, whatever.
She got her a magic book for her birthday or whatever, for
Can
Christmas.
she not be real?
You make a very pretty little girl.
Thank you, Anya.
Anya, you want to help me with that thing?
Yeah, okay, never mind. Buffy was right. She couldn't tell them.
That true? How was school today?
The usual big square building filled with boredom and despair. Want to help?
Maybe later. I have some stuff I have to do first.
Is it about that weird girl that came to the house?
Glory.
Yeah,
I
not
know it's not.
explaining that. It's just gonna
Like
make
you
her
tell
more
me anyway.
curious.
Dawn's too young and Dawn's too delicate.
Right. A young, delicate pain in my butt.
Just between me and you, our itsy bitsy little secret. Where is the key? It's
She
intimacy,
scares
isn't
me.
it?
It's kind of iconic. She goes
You're
for
just
it.
scared
The
of letting
actress.
someone in. Shh, shh, shh. It's okay.
She's in Bring It
I
On,
know
right?
how difficult
That's where I
the
know
first
her
time can
from.
be.
See, just what you needed.
You are very, very wise. Now gimme, gimme, gimme.
gimme, gimme, gimme.
This is extremely
That's a lot of
suspenseful.
presents. Did they each get her 3?
I want the presents.
It's not gonna explode, is it?
It's when we visited Dad that summer in San Diego. I put the shells on it myself.
Thank you.
She's like, it's perfect. I cherish this fake memory we have.
It still seems to me like there's a lot you don't know about this. I mean, is she dangerous?
We need plates. It's cake time.
She's hearing shit, and you guys are not explaining it to her, and she's 15, she's gonna turn it to the worst thing ever in her head.
We were talking about sex. I mean, you know us. Sometimes we like to pretend stuff.
Anya.
You know, like say there's a fireman or a shepherd.
You know what? Let's not have this exchange of images right now.
Yeah, and wait till she overhears something about her not being fucking real or something. She's gonna want answers, and there's one person she's gonna think to go to. Spike's probably there. He's stalking Buffy. Yeah. I was like, yeah, he'll be outside.
I wasn't lurking. I was standing about. It's a whole different vibe.
What is... Oh my god. Weird, and chocolate's lame, and the box is all bent, and... Well, you know she'd never touch anything from you anyway.
Damn.
Shouldn't you be tucked away in your beddy by?
Dawn destroyed
All
him.
warm and safe where nothing can eat you.
I'm breaking into the magic shop to steal things.
Magic
That's
shop,
bad.
huh?
Maybe you should go with her so she's safe. I think Buffy would
Whole number of
appreciate
beasties
that.
between here and there.
You want to come steal some stuff?
Yeah, all right.
See, this is the thing where he's doing a good thing by going with her to protect her, but Buffy's not going to see it that way. Buffy would have wanted him to send her right back inside.
I think it was Giles's notes. He was standing here, and when I turned around, it was gone. Tarnus, 12th century. One of the founders of the monks of the Order of Dagon. Their sole purpose appears to have been as protectors of the key.
Brown robe types are always protecting something.
Only those outside reality can see the key's true nature. Outside reality. What's that mean?
Second sight blokes, mostly. Is it made out of gold? Maybe we can hawk it. Split the take.
The key is also susceptible to necromanced animal detection, particularly those of canine or serpent construct.
The snake. She's not an idiot.
Blah, blah, blah. Good Lord, Giles writes as dull as he talks, doesn't he? They started work.
She's not stupid.
But the council
poor Dawn.
has suggested
I feel bad.
to us that they were interrupted in human form.
Oh, Dawn.
In the form of a sister.
Like, how does your brain even process that you're not even
I guess that's you, Nibbler.
real?
Birthdays without boyfriends. That could be just as much fun.
Preaching to the choir here, baby.
They're like, we're good.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is this blood?
I'm not a key.
Oh,
I'm not
the
a thing.
poor kid.
Sweetie, no.
I
What is this
can't
all about?
imagine what
What
that
am
would
I?
do to you.
Am I real? Am I anything? Why didn't you tell me?
We were going to.
I don't think they were, if I'm honest.
We thought it would be better if we waited until you were older.
I've only been alive for 6 months, huh?
You've been alive a lot longer than that to us.
You don't know that. You don't know anything. How do you know? Maybe it's just another fake memory from my fake family.
Sweetheart.
Get out.
She probably
Get
does
out.
need
Get
time
out.
to process, but I also wouldn't want to leave her alone right now either, so that's really hard.
She needs to know, or it's just gonna eat away at her.
How did she find these? How did she get in here in the...
Ew! Who's been using the Urn of Ishtar as an ashtray?
Spike. It probably would have came a lot better
How
from
to let her find out like that?
explaining it.
From books and papers? You hate me that much?
To be fair, he didn't know
I
what
was
they were
just
gonna
along for
find.
the ride. Newsflash, Blondie.
You could have not lied. Yeah, I can't. I hate being on his side, but one time this
She'll
isn't
find
his
a way
fault.
sooner or later.
Yeah, it's not Spike's
Maybe
fault.
if you had been more honest with her in the first place, you wouldn't be trying to make yourself feel better with a round of kick to Spike.
Yeah, hate to agree with the man, but he's kind of right in this instance, and I never agree with him.
I'm not anything.
Let her just be in her
Don't
emotional
tell me what to do.
bubble for a minute.
You're not my mother.
Oof.
All
A
right,
doctor.
fellas. Today we've got blues, greens, and oh, hey, chartreuse. It's a party.
You won't stink. The birds have been pecking too long.
No matter how many we kill, they'll keep coming. Wave after wave.
How'd they get so
It's
many?
time to set old animosities aside. Your fate is directly linked.
Glory can't lay a finger on me.
Oh.
You know it, I know it, she knows it.
Interesting.
So save the threats.
Damn, you can't
Or I'll
fuck with
finish
hot
the job I
doctors.
started on your head.
My brain would explode. Especially at 14, the way every single emotion feels
We
like
can't
the
just let her sit
world
up there all
ending.
alone.
I wouldn't want my mother and my sister coming at me from all sides.
Her school called today. She was suspended. She yelled at a teacher.
She's not real. We're not her family. We don't even know what she is.
Oh god, I think Buffy was trying to say that's how Dawn feels.
We're We're not going to be able to fix this with a hug and a kiss and a bowl of soup. Dawn needs to know where she came from. She needs real answers. Oh my God, Glory, it's Willow's spell.
Wait, it's not Glory.
Damn. Dawn!
She's been keeping those since
6 months ago.
Since she was 7. I remember too, Will. We have to find her. Xander, Giles, you guys take the center of town. Willow, Tara, west side. Spike, you and I'll get the east side. Just find her, please.
I think you already don't feel like you belong anywhere, and to find out you really don't.
I'm guessing some kind of super powerful in her raw form.
People have killed, died for it. Summoned armies to control the key.
You know,
Shut up.
The niblet scampered off to get away from you. She hears you bellowing, she's gonna pack it in the opposite direction. Can't say I blame her. Even if she never found out.
I don't think she was gonna have a great
She's not just a
reaction
blob of
either
energy,
way.
she's also a 14-year-old hormone bomb. Which one's screwing her up more right now? Spin the bloody wheel.
See, I like Spike when he's like this.
And then what?
I even like when they go back and forth a bit. But like... Oh, is she gonna try to get like an x-ray or something? Oh, the psych patients can see what she really is. I wonder if she wants to go see their reaction.
It's here. It's here.
Can't stop.
It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here.
Make it stop.
It's here.
The skin's too tight. Can't stop.
You know what I am, don't you? You all know.
Can't hear it, can't hear it, can't hear it, can't hear it, can't hear it.
Tell
Can't
me.
hear it, can't hear it, can't...
Where did I come from? Who made me? What am I?
Thank you.
Please.
Destroy her.
Hi, hot doctor.
2 steaming cups of chocolate goodness, courtesy of whoever I swiped it from.
And
out of
she
the cover.
trusts him.
Couldn't find any marshmallows.
My mom's just fine.
Is there anybody I can call? Your sister?
I don't have a sister. I'm the one that doesn't exist.
Oh, I guess she thinks like, I'm just gonna tell random hot doctor, he's just a guy, he can't do anything about it.
No, you don't understand. It's not real. None of this. They made it. The monks made so Glory couldn't find me. I'm not real.
You're the key.
Oh, he's
How do you
freaked
know
out.
about the key?
Go. Before she finds you, don't ask me how she knows, because she always knows.
She can
Oh,
see
God,
what
no,
he
she's
sees.
coming.
I can feel it. You've got to get out. No. Oh, no, she's here!
Oh my god. That wasn't hot doctor.
Hey, don't I know you?
The fuck?
Makes your skin sick.
I guess good somebody had a
You're-
silk fucking
you're
dress
bitten.
there.
It's an eensy more complicated than that. Family always is, isn't it? What I'm trying to noodle is what in the world was the Slayer's little sis doing here with John O'Ben?
Don't tell her.
Don't remember. Oh, he wasn't being naughty, was he?
Excuse me, ma'am. This area's for hospital personnel.
We look, but no Dawn.
What about the carousel?
I'll check there too.
Nothing?
Sorry, Buff.
Small talk over. I'm in a bit of a crunch here, so let's cut right to the ooey gooey center. Your sister, the Slayer, has my key. It's mine, I want it.
What does it look like?
Well, the last time I caught a peep, it was a bright green.
Maybe.
Yes.
Gotta throw her off, Dawn.
Well, maybe if you told me more about it.
She wasn't brought in.
Which is a happy thing, right?
Yeah, he's a hot doctor turned into hot
in the
woman.
break room. You guys gotta see him. His head's almost twisted clean off.
Is it evil?
Totally. Well, no, not really. I guess it depends on your point of view. We have a winner.
So what does it open?
I kind of want to hear me talking right now. Me talking. You know what I'm starting to think? I'm thinking bugs under my skin. And say,
I'm sorry, I just didn't want you to
I'm
kill me.
feeling
Like,
alone.
I don't know, what do you say?
What's wrong with you? Hey. You have yummy dead birds.
Get away from my sister.
Hey, we were just talking about you.
Guys, we gotta get Dawn out of there. Like, I understand they want to help, but two people need to take Dawn and run. She cannot be near her. Xander, you're a human. I don't think any human should be going near you.
If he wakes up, tell your boyfriend to watch his mouth.
He is not my boyfriend.
Oh, please. Like, that's gonna... Hey!
Not gonna find that funny.
Watch the hair.
Look
what you did to my dress, you little...
Just Katie. Willow.
What did you do to her?
Teleportation spell. Still working out the kinks.
Where'd you send her?
Don't know. Oh, shh.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Did she hurt you?
Why do you care?
Because I love you. You're my sister.
No, I'm not.
It's Summer's blood. It's just like mine.
They're gonna make me cry.
Doesn't matter where you came from.
She's like, the doctor turned into the lady.
I'm so scared. Ben, he was here. He was trying to help me. I think he might have left before Glory came.
Mom's freaking out.
Oh, is she mad about the whole fire thing?
I think you sort of have a get-out-of-jail-free card on
Yeah,
account
at
of
least
big
for
love
a
and
few
trauma.
days. No, sweetie, no. Oh, that episode almost made me cry. Like, I just, like, oh. I can't, because they do love her, and, like, I get it. I get also feeling like you don't really love me. It's, like, the fake memories that aren't even real. But I think it was nice, that little moment of, like, Buffy being like, no, I do love you. I'm choosing you. You're my sister. Like, I want to love you. Like, I think that means a lot. Especially to Dawn at that moment, who probably felt like, I get it. She felt like you were only doing your job. Like, she's just a job. You knew about this. You didn't tell her. And I get it. I get what they meant by waiting for her to be older. And just because, like, so she could handle the emotions of it maybe better. But I think that makes more sense if there isn't a crazy evil god lady trying to find her. I think if they had found this out and they were just living their regular life and Glory was somewhere else on the planet having no idea she was in Sunnydale, I think that would make sense. But I think with the danger so close, and we've seen Glory send things after it, I think then you kind of have to tell her. I do think she probably wouldn't have reacted well either way. But I think it's a little easier to come to terms with if you're sitting her down, explaining that you still love her and all of this, versus like, oh, you've all been keeping it from me and everyone knows but me. That is then another layer of hurt, I'm sure. And like Spike had a point. She's 14. Like, if you remember being 14, every emotion is turned up to like 150 and everything feels like the end of the world. And this is pretty much the end of her regular world of feeling like a normal person. So, yeah, I didn't expect her to react well. I think she did good when she realized that Glory was there, and she did the best she could to distract and take that chance to try to learn some stuff about herself too. I think Glory wasn't going to let her walk out of there. So what she did to kind of buy herself time was smart. I don't know if at the end she really means she can't remember what happened to Ben, or she's just lying about Ben turning into Glory. Or like somehow that magic like was so weird with her brain that she couldn't explain it. There's a spider slowly descending from my ceiling. Go away. But yeah, I do think Dawn did the best she could to distract long enough for help to come, which was great. I think if Glory had started to put her fingers in her head, she would have realized she's not a person and she is the key, or she's the person who has become a key kind of thing. So we're kind of lucky she didn't get there. But yeah, I do. Willow and Tara's magic was awesome. Like, I really enjoyed that. They did a pretty big spell. It looked like it really took a lot out of Willow, though. Xander and Anya were the worst acting ever for hiding it from Dawn. I was like, I guess Buffy was a little bit right about not telling them, because holy crap. Were they bad at it? Especially Anya, but we had to expect. Anya's not really good at being, like, not 100% Anya and telling the truth. So, not super surprising. But, yeah, I feel really bad for Dawn. I just, like, that's hard. Like, I am sympathetic to the emotions she must be going through, as well as everyone else is. But, no, insanely good episode. Great episode for Dawn finding out. I think everyone's reactions felt really true to their characters. And I liked Spike a lot in this episode. They didn't have him do anything creepy in this episode, so I was like, oh, he's okay. A more Spike like that. Like, I liked him calling Buffy a little bit, like, you're coming, you're mad, you're taking out on me, but you're mad at yourself. And then him, like, being like, I'll go with Dawn so she doesn't get hurt, you know? I like that stuff. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we will be back on Tuesday with another episode of Buffy. If you'd like to watch it right now, uncut, you can do so on Patreon in the description. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time.